This is a Channel 7 Eyewitness News Brief.
Good morning. It's 8:56 on this Friday, June 20th. I'm Pedro Rivera. Topping your headlines at this hour, testimony will continue today in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial in Lower Manhattan. One of Combs' former personal assistants is testifying as one of the prosecution's final witnesses. Brendan Paul was arrested on drug charges in 2024 after a civil lawsuit claimed he worked as a drug mule for Combs. Jurors could begin deliberations as soon as next week. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Happening today, the legal team for Columbia University protester Mahmoud Khalil is set to argue for his release for bail from an ICE detention center in Louisiana. During a scheduled remote hearing this afternoon, Khalil's lawyers are expected to recommend at the very latest that he be, that he be transferred to a detention center closer to his wife and newborn son. The Trump administration has been trying to deport Khalil, who is a legal U.S. resident, over his participation in pro-Palestinian demonstrations last year. A 15-year-old boy is recovering in the hospital after being struck by lightning at Central Park. He spoke exclusively to Eyewitness News yesterday. Yassine Khalifa says that a jolt knocked him unconscious for a few minutes, but he was alert by the time the ambulance arrived. He's now being treated for second-degree burns to his neck and legs. New photos this morning of two men wanted for a violent home invasion in Queens. Police say the men knocked down a door early Wednesday morning on Sanford Avenue in Flushing. Once inside, the cops say they punched and choked a 70-year-old woman and 65-year-old man. The suspects then stole $750 before running off. Both victims are expected to be physically okay. And we're in store for a good weekend.
Ooh, a great one, Pedro. It's getting a little toasty by the end of the weekend, but today, gorgeous conditions. It's the payoff from the severe storms last night. 71 right now in the park. A quick warm-up in Islip to 74. We're 70 degrees even in Newburgh. A noticeably breezy day, but not so blustery that it's a nuisance. And that wind out of the northwest helps to drop the humidity. Sunny skies today. That breezy wind, highs in the mid-80s, should feel great because it is less humid. We can't rule out the possibility of a stray storm well north and west of New York City today, but most of us stay dry and sunny for the first day of summer. It officially arrives at 10:42 tonight, which makes tomorrow the first full day of summer, and it will feel like it. We're turning up the temp for your Saturday under a mix of sun and clouds. By Sunday, that heat wave is expected to start. We're looking at highs in the 90s with heat indices in the triple digits for most of next week. Lindsay?
Things are getting a little busier out on the roads. We do have an accident on the BQE heading eastbound right at Queens Boulevard. You can see that backup is really bad heading into the scene of the accident, and that backs you all the way up to the LIE, which right now is not looking so good either. It's traffic in both directions, whether you're commuting into the city or maybe heading out to the beach. I'd recommend it, as we just heard from Danny, but it is going to be a bit of a slow ride. That's the Grand Central Parkway. To get there, it's going to take 45 minutes from Manhattan all the way to the Nassau County line. That's about 15 miles, so have a podcast to go. Alternate side parking rules in effect citywide. Pedro?
All right, thank you. Stick around for Live with Kelly and Mark coming up next.